Hey Onda, thanks for watching Doing Life with Jenny. If you're new here, in June of 2023, I moved from St. Louis in the US to Mexico to the state of Hidalgo. Today I have an unfinished, furnished house tour. I guess they're never coming to finish the house. In the unfurnished house tour, I already showed you around outside, so let's head on in. So you enter into the tiny living room. I designed it small on purpose because honestly, I spend all of my time sitting at a desk or table doing my work, watching YouTube, things of that nature. Even when I had a 3-bedroom, 2-bath house, I spent all of my time at the dining room table. So I love my front door. Back home in the States, next to my church, I saw a house with a similar door and I just fell in love with it. And I met a local artist who made these frames for me. Well, I bought the frames, but I had her do the artwork. They are hand woven, sewn, whatever you want to call it. This is the typical Otomi art of the area. Take note of the colors, folks. The lime green wall, the orange door, and the teal. I purchased the couch in Pachuca at a place called Casa de las Salas. And the same lady embroidered the pillows. I brought the curtains from the States. And then I had a local, what would you call it, like an iron worker, I suppose, make the little table. I had found this table online, but it was the same amount for him to make it for me, so might as well support somebody local instead of supporting something like Amazon. The console is from Coppel, and the TV is from Aurrera, I believe. And then behind it, I have some posters and a small whiteboard for the rare times that students come to my house for lessons. Then inside, I just have some random stuff and books, tools. So I will put the measurements of the living room on the screen, but this is it. It actually probably looks bigger on camera. So moving on into the kitchen, I found the bar stools at just like a little side of the road business. And the countertops are polished concrete. Yeah, and the unfinished kitchen because apparently they are never coming back. Here I keep the dog food in the bucket and I just take the bucket to have them refill it. My little microwave cart. Notice we have the lime green baskets, lime green, black, and orange hot pads, and strainer. Even the tablespoons and teaspoons and the other measuring cups match as well. They're drying at the moment. And then the garrafones. I have my cart to carry the garrafones to refill them and bring them back. And then I got these shears, so there's a little bit of privacy at the moment since I'm still resolving the land dispute. Update on that soon, just so people can't see in. When there's a brick wall there, then of course nobody can see in. So it's nice that the light still comes in, but there's a little bit of privacy. Then my magnet collection. And since the kitchen isn't finished and Sammy the lab can access the food, I have food where it doesn't belong, such as on top of the fridge and stuff that doesn't belong in the fridge, This is the brand Mabe. It is a tad smaller than a standard sized fridge, but it's the perfect size for here. And then more of the teal curtains here. We'll just pretend I cleaned that, I just did the dishes. I like that you can pull this out, although the water pressure is kind of poor, so it's not like it actually rinses it in the right direction. And it has this little tray, perfect to dry a few dishes. And then you notice we have no upper cabinets because I wanted these open shelves to display everything that matches. You notice the teal and the lime green. The plates, some of them match, some of them don't. And then in here I have some flour. This is a molcajete. If you don't know what a molcajete is, watch my last video about kitchens in Mexico. Yeah, and they were supposed to come touch up the paint because the black got all along the bottom. But I guess they're not coming to finish that. They started to finish it, but the white didn't match. You see how that white has a tint of blue? So I said, no, stop. You're not doing that. And they just never came back. Another local artist painted these for me. They are just perfect. And then the stove is the brand Acros. And it is common in Mexico to leave this open. Had I known they weren't going to finish it, I would have had them make this part look nicer. But yeah, there's the kitchen. Let's swing you around. Notice all of the natural lighting. Even if I have the curtains closed, which I usually do a lot of times just to regulate the temperature a bit more, it's still quite light inside. So here's the tiny hallway. This is my roommate's room. So let me roll the pre-recorded footage before she moved in. So it has its own little hallway. I got the desk and the desk chair both used. Notice we've still maintained our color theme. It's just the perfect size to make sure everything fits without being too tight. And in between the two rooms, we have the bathroom. It is on the large side. This was not the vanity I was supposed to have, but the builder never picked up the vanity that I requested, and I think it was barely going to fit anyway, so I'm not that disappointed. So we carry the little black finishes into the bathroom as well. I thought I bought a mirror with black trim, but apparently not, or the box was mislabeled. I love the shower. However, with this door, you can't see the pretty tile. But the shower is a good size. It's hard to record on the phone just because of the angles. As the water is warming up, I collect it in the bucket to help water the yard because this is the desert. And then I did make the bathroom large on purpose so that I could get extra storage because Mexican homes always lack storage. If you'd like to learn more about Mexican homes, I'll leave a video for you in the description box. But this is practically empty. I have a little ironing board. I got a used iron. I just parked the vacuum here. And then I made these. I guess they turned out okay. And then all of the doors are white with the black handles. They are maybe aluminum. We have 4 of these lighting fixtures. They put out a lot of light, like a lot, almost too much. So I probably could have done with 1 and 1, but that's how the electricity was made to have 2, so whatever. And then here comes my room. We'll give you an overview, then we'll go into detail. Hi, Ruth. You notice the color theme is consistent from room to room. Okay, so this was supposed to be one big built-in with it all connected, handmade by the same person. But he finally made my desk, and then he's like, oh yeah, I'm coming next week. No, I'm coming next week. And I said, just forget it. So I bought these pre-made ones. This is like the typical closet you'll see in Mexico. Everybody sells a similar model. You can make it as big or as small as you want it, different colors, but it's a similar style. And then I had a local artist make this. It's just like plywood, I guess that's what you call it. Just ignore the lack of organization here at the desk. We won't pretend like I'm a super neat freak. And then of course I brought my little beagles with me. I got the bed frame on Amazon because I knew I wanted like a wrought iron look in black and a queen, and I was having a hard time finding it anywhere but Amazon. Hi, Ruthie. And then this is a door that opens up. It's very nice to let the dogs out in the middle of the night. The 2 desk chairs, this one and my roommate's, I found used. And then this one has all of my clothing. There's like some hoodies up top, socks and undies down here. These drawers are empty. This has like extra sheets and blankets. And up here, some hats. And then I have this little cart for the bathroom. Obviously, there's room in the bathroom for my stuff. It's just since I have a roommate, I get ready in my room, so I'm not like carrying my stuff back and forth. And then there's only one thing I haven't shown you out back since the unfurnished house tour. Is now we have the washer. This brand is Wienia. The only thing is you have to come and change the cycles. So after it washes, you have to come choose rinse, and then you have to come choose drain. So that's the end of the house tour. Again, I suggest you watch the video about homes in Mexico, just so you maybe understand why I did or didn't do certain things that you expected or didn't expect to see. In the next video, I'll tell you what I like and dislike about my home. If you'd like to see more content about me living in Mexico, be sure to subscribe and turn on that notification bell.